Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be talking about this Apple Silicone Case. And before we begin, let's kind of give you a background information about this case. So I bought this case together with my iPhone 12, which is around October 2020. So it's around almost 2 years now, and if you watch my previous video, you'll see that I actually unboxed a leather case, which is a new case, and I'm thinking of throwing this away. Ever since I bought it with the iPhone, I've been using it every single day. I never took the case off, and I just leave it there. I do take it off to kind of clean it once a week or every other week, but other than that, it was always on my phone. How I use it is a pretty normal daily life usage. Like, I don't bring my phone diving, or it didn't fall all that often, or I didn't do any drop tests or anything like that, and I try to avoid having this near like something sharp that might actually damage the case. However, as you can see, it keeps peeling. So this kind of condition started around after a year of using it. Yeah, I think it was around a year after I started using it. It started from this small ripping but at the bottom, and so seeing that, I tried to use the elephant glue to glue it back, but it did not work. And as you can see, there's kind of like burns here around this corner, which is kind of the glue that I use. And after that, it did not stick, so I just decided to rip that part off and hope that it would kind of stop the ripping there. However, it did not. It kind of started growing, like from that small ripping piece, it started growing, and eventually it ripped into this big, ugly ripping texture, I would call it. And after this one came the other side, the right side of the bottom corner. And this one is even worse. From my experience using the elephant glue, this time I did not even try to use the elephant glue, and I just kind of try my best not to like make it open and rip, but in the end I can't. It just keep ripping until I had to pull it out, or else it would just keep ripping to the back of the phone, which was something I don't want at all. Now it's the third one. This one I actually don't know where it came from, when did it came, but it's a very small one in the side, which is very rare, and I don't think it's common because the corners are kind of where we push to get the phone out, or maybe we pull, something like that. But ripping on the side is something that I don't quite understand where it came from. But yeah, this thing did not rip too deep to the plastic part. It just stopped kind of this woody cover, I guess. I'm not sure what it is, but it's kind of a yellowish thing. And the fourth one is actually the top corner, something like this. And now the fourth one is the bottom right corner are actually started something like this corner, and I just keep trying to kind of push it back so that it doesn't open, but in the end I had to kind of actually peel it off. So when I got the fourth one is actually when I decided to change my case to a leather case, hoping that it won't have any of these problems. As for the color itself, it does turn yellow. It took a while though, or maybe because I was denying that it's yellow, maybe. But yeah, when I kind of actually noticed that it is yellow is when the color at the corners and the back are different. As you can kind of see here that this is kind of white, and then this part is a little yellow. That is when I noticed that, okay, the case is yellow. before I noticed this, I didn't feel that it was yellow at all, and any stains or like pens and pencils and whatever stains that got onto this case, it can actually be rubbed off pretty easily, like using a little bit of water or something like that and rub it off. It does work. So what is my conclusion with this case? I love it, but I also hate it at the same time. So first of all, it still looks like new after a year, which because this costs around 369, it's around $1 ish per day for this case. But then I don't like changing case all that often. So I want a case that would actually last for ages. And that's why I kind of hate this case. But the feeling, the texture, the quality, and everything about this case is just so good that I love it, if that makes any sense. Now, will I recommend this case? I'm not so sure. First of all, there is literally no protection. Like, if you're looking for a case that will protect your phone, this is not the one. If you're looking for something nice that will last for a while, this might be your answer. Especially if you're using something like a MagSafe accessories like the wallet or something like that. I feel like getting the Apple Silicone Case is going to be very helpful because it does have a MagSafe in the case. So the magnet is going to be kind of tough, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is kind of my conclusion. If you like changing case a lot, I think you are going to like this. But if you don't like changing case for years after years, this is definitely not the one. And that is all for this video, I guess. It's a short one, and just to kind of let you see how the case actually turns out after around almost 2 years of usage, and to help you make a decision whether you like this or not. And somewhere here is actually my unboxing video of the black leather case for my iPhone 12, and this here is the latest video on our channel, so check it out. See you again next week. Bye!